All right, guys, I hope you're getting outside on these nice days. I got a little bit of sun on my face, a little bit. We're going to start chapter 7.4 notes. So go ahead and get your notebook and pencil out and we'll get started. Okay, chapter A.4 is subtracting integers. If you want to follow along in the textbook, notes are coming from pages 524 to 526. Okay, in this section, a couple things to keep in mind when you are subtracting an integer. It's the same as adding its opposite. In this section, make sure to box the numbers with the positive or negative sign in front of it. That's going to help you keep track of your positives and negatives. So make sure you box around the number with the positive in front or the negative in front. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you have a -2 and you're taking away 4 more. So you're going in the negative direction. So this is what it would look like. And this is what I mean by boxing your numbers. Okay, I'm boxing the number with the sign in front of it. Okay, this is the same as -2 plus -4, so we're adding 4 more negatives. And I like to draw my tokens. These are just the signs, but same as the tokens. So we have 2 negatives, and we're adding on 4 more negatives. What does that leave us with? 6 negatives here. So that would be our answer. It's very important that you keep track of your symbols, because if you put a +6 here, it would be wrong. So you need to know if your answer is going to be positive or negative. How about negative minus another negative? These are my absolute favorite. So we have a -3 minus a -7. When you have 2 negatives together like this, I just draw a big plus sign in between the 2 of them. I combine the 2 negatives and put a big plus sign. So it looks like that. I usually go over the negative signs though. So now it becomes a -3 plus, this negative goes away, plus 7. -3, you're adding on 7 more. You could do some canceling there, so 3 of your negatives are going to be canceled out. You're going to be left with a +4. Let's look at this problem. +3 minus 12. So we're going to draw this out. So we have 3 positives, those are plus signs, and I have 12 negatives here. Each positive is going to cancel out a negative. So I have 1 positive here, 1 negative, those cancel. Positive, negative, cancel. Positive, negative, cancel. What are you left with? You're left with 9 negatives. That tells you what your answer is. So 3 minus 12 is a -9. Okay, let's look at this one. I have a -8 minus a -13. Combine those. That's going to get rid of both of these negatives here. So then I'm going to have -8 plus 13. -8 plus 13. I can draw out my tokens. I have 8 negatives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I have 13 positives. Well, when I canceled out each negative with a positive, 8 of these positives got canceled out, and I was left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positives. Let's look at this one. This one, 5 minus a -4. 2 negatives next to each other become a big positive, and I'm left with 5 plus 4 equals 9. Looks more complicated than it actually was. Combine the 2 negatives into a positive on that one. All right, you try. What's this one going to be? Pause the video if you're drawing it out. I'm going to go ahead and give the answer. I have a -5 minus a negative 7. I'm going to combine those two negatives into one big positive, so it's going to become negative 5 plus 7, which will give me a positive 2. Okay, you can think of it this way. Negative 5, well, that's going to be take away 5 positives from here, and if you take away 5 positives from 7, you're going to be left with 2 positives there. Okay, assignment for this section, 8.4, is going to be in your textbook, page 527, 14 through 30, or you can go to bigideasmath.com. Chapter 8.4 assignment is there. You can check your answers twice. Good luck.